records pushed down. So like in terms of like optimization, I think that's a good thing. Having the community kind of reach a new ceiling. Yeah, there's definitely a viewership concern as well, which I get, right? Like if your job is streaming and you rely on having your regular, like regular viewers come in and enjoy the normal content stuff, and you're not like super gung-ho about speedrunning. But like you can, if you enjoy, and I'm not saying this is any one person in particular, right? I don't mean it to take it that way. I'm just like, this is just like a hypothetical person, right? Like if you have some person who just kind of like likes to do it casually, and is good and enjoys the Kaizo, and like they can, by casually speedrunning for like a week or something, they come up with a really good time, and people kind of enjoy that content. That's great. But then it's a tougher sell if you have to really buckle down and do it for like 2-3 months in a row, and then your viewers are more used to like switching out content every like week, right? And so then they get kind of bored with that, especially if you have to go into more like reset heavy things, like Grand Prix World 1, for instance. It's just like so difficult in the early game getting out of the Yokigahara. Like you're just like, if you're gonna grind that game, you're gonna get stuck into having to reset there quite a bit. And it's not just Grand Prix World 1. There's plenty of other hacks that have similar, like, oh, what am I doing? Wrong jump type. So I get it. I get that aspect. You gotta do, every streamer has to do, what's best for them and their audience, and what they want to achieve. What's up, 8-Bit? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I do think speedrunning is like a results-oriented viewership, and that I don't mean that to be like a slight against viewers of speedrunning, right? Because there are plenty of people who watch speedrunners who aren't necessarily like the world record holder, and they enjoy the speedrunner for being the speedrunner. That's definitely there's definitely gonna be a good percentage of people like that, but there's also gonna be a percentage of people who they like the expertise, which, I mean, if you think about it, it makes complete sense, right? What is speedrunning at its core? It's trying to go as fast as you possibly can, right? And so the better you are at that, the more intriguing it can be to certain people, and that wanting to see records broken and the new like hot tech that's extremely difficult, right? And so if you can provide that like, it's like a form of entertainment essentially, right? How crazy can you make the run while still being able to execute? The funny thing about Grim is that I actually really do enjoy, lurking in his channel. I don't usually talk too much there, but I do lurk, and my favorite parts about the Grim streamer actually more often than not when he's doing the random retro things. Like when he's was playing Alf just the other week, or and this other one was like felt like many months ago, but there was a moment when he was doing some kind of like dating online simulator thing where he had this girl that his character had to like text with or something, and he had to give the choices, and having to navigate like the different scandals and stuff. I don't know, that I thought like those kind of grim streams I really enjoy. Just like the oddball things. And a lot of customers locked in something to stream Mario 1 to diversify, but feel trapped by viewership. I think that's the case regardless of the game. And how do I hold on? I want to touch on that. That's a fair thing. Hold on. Oh my god, that was almost a death. Oh, come on. Small time loss there. But yeah, so the thing about Twitch is that it's like, okay, I guess I should say this is from my experience as a speedrunner, and maybe it's different if you have like a different like background and like what got your stream popular, right? But like if you are known for streaming Mario 64 or SMW or Donkey Kong Country or anything like that, it's like you gained your viewership from that in a speedrunning sense. And like we kind of were talking about earlier, speedrunning is kind of like a results-driven business, if you will, if you want to call it that. So they're looking to see you succeed at something very particular. And so when you try, wow, I missed this. No early orb. So when you try to switch over to something else that's not like your quote unquote bread and butter, that the viewership that you built, it's like they weren't interested in seeing you do that per se. And again, we're talking about a percentage here, right? So there's like, if you have 100 people that regularly watch you and you switch over to a different game, you'll still keep a percentage of it. You might still have like, 30, 50, 70 people, depending on, what you decide to switch into and what your community is like. But you're definitely going to notice some drop off. Because it's just different content. It's just not necessarily what your viewers kind of signed up for. I almost went too early. Used the wrong visual cue. So yeah, it's very, very difficult to be a variety streamer. So mad props to anyone who can actually do that. Especially when Twitch is such an uncertain business. When you're a streamer, you're not really. There's not very many people who are making a ton of money off of streaming. Like you can make enough to kind of get by, depending on your situation. But it's definitely scary. Like if you are one of those people who are just barely getting by on it, it's scary to deviate, because an already unknown or like an uncertain amount of income, like a job that has an uncertain amount of income, you're like kind of jeopardizing that on like additionally, and you could almost feel bad about it, in a sense, because it's like you're making the decision as the streamer to not do your normal stuff, and then you're gonna feel bad, like, oh shit, my decision to switch up for my enjoyment is actually costing me viewership. It's like there's that's like an aspect of it, right? And so an example of this for me is like I was like kind of contemplating doing Arceus when it came out. Like I wouldn't say leading up to Arceus, I was like, oh god, I have to play this, right? But as it got closer and people were kind of talking about, like, you know what? It is kind of cool that it's like a different kind of Pokemon game, and it'd be kind of interesting to try it out. And so obviously, whenever you know a streamer has the idea of like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to try this, one of the things that comes to mind is like, oh, what about trying it on stream, right? But then I ended up not pulling the trigger on it because it's like hard to justify. Even though, you know, it was like $60 to buy the game, right? So it's like, depending on your financial situation, I mean, that's kind of pricey, right? And then it's like, well, what if I don't actually end up enjoying it, or like no one wants to watch, right? I don't know. It just seemed too uncertain to warrant, at least right now. Maybe it went on sale in the distant future. Maybe I could look into it. What a joke, I know, right? It's copium, it's copium. To be fair, I did say distant future. Okay, that's what I thought. That's another thing, Tanya. I just saw that one. Constantly bother them if they didn't finish it, yeah. Now, I don't usually have that problem because, like, I'm speed running as a, like, so the equivalent for me would be like if I was shooting for world record and like gave up, which, knock on wood, I haven't had to do that yet. But like that would be the equivalent for me. But it does kind of suck. I feel for that, the pressure to you have to complete every hack that you put your hands on top of having the pressure to play every single hack, period. Like, any new hack that comes out, they're kind of expecting you. I mean, and it's a double-edged sword, right? On the one hand, it's like, it's nice to have the security of knowing, like, I always have content to provide, right? Well, that's one of the best things about speedrunning, is that, like, it's like, I always know what I'm going to be doing, right? It's like every day is like a known quantity. But in regards to if you're not speedrunning, but you're still playing like a bunch of SMW ROM hacks, it's like the nice thing is that you know what you're going to be doing. It's whatever new hack's out, you're going to play. But the downside is, like, if you don't like it, especially if it's like a pretty popular, like, well-received hack from everyone else, or at least other big streamers, and you're not really enjoying it, but, you know, people are expecting you to finish and suck it up, that's a rough spot to be in. That felt incredible. That felt insane. Probably been a price reduction on SMB1 for the 80th remaster of it, Eagle. Oh, really? I didn't realize anyone gave her shit for that. The one thing I do know about Space Vixen is that she has a YouTube. What I didn't know at first is apparently she has a YouTube. Fuck. We're gonna wait a cycle now. I have to mess up the good strat. She has a YouTube video or YouTube channel, kind of dedicated to space stuff. But I only knew her from SNW Gaming on Twitch. I didn't realize for the damn. Okay, so now we're gonna do the toss strat instead of the... So this is pretty slow. We didn't get the Goomba steal. We did get Thwomp Skip, but we didn't get the Bowser statue jump. And we didn't get the avoidance of the timer reset on the Goomba, so pretty slow room. See, I only knew her from that, so it's kind of... I'm surprised that anyone would give her shit over that, though. It seems so, like, unnecessary. Because I think she does pretty well on Twitch, actually. Like, at least audience size-wise, she's... Oh, hold on. Yo, are we finally getting the big gold here? Because that was a... I think that was a pretty clean... I think that was a pretty darn clean room there. She made a video about it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't mean to put any words in people's mouths. Hopefully it didn't come off that way. Oh, come. Ah, that's annoying. Done such a good job on this level recently. How did I know I was going to do that? Well, way to waste a good pace. I'm going to wait up here. I've already died twice. A little sloppy there, but not too bad. That was a little bit too slow of a turn back. Like, too wide out, I think, to get the one cycle. Very bad atomic dip tunnel so far. I have... Actually, you're VIP, so you can. Yeah, I'm watching someone's playing something different. Yeah, that's where... Yeah, that's a great way to put it, Daniel. Is you can never force people to watch. What, you know, even if it's you have a regular crew of people, you can, even if they're, you know, they're your diehardest fans, if they like aren't into the content, it's like there should, it's, you can't really, you know, be mad at them for not wanting that. However, if that's the case and they decide, I don't really want to watch that, that's their prerogative. But like at the same time, they shouldn't like shit talk you. Like the viewer shouldn't be shit talking the streamer for doing something different or trying to branch out. Nice. Good side on both discos up top. Okay, can we get some praise out? We're into the scariest level. Come on. Dude, come on, that was terrible. Okay, get me out. That was so bad. I've been having a lot of trouble with the fast pipe. I'm not gonna lie. Lately. There's a period where I was doing pretty well on it, but not anymore. It pushed me in? Wow. Imagine. Garbage death. Okay, at least we got that. That's the scariest part of that first half. Of the second half. Wow, why have I been struggling my fast eat there lately? Rip. Okay, at least we got that. That's also extremely scary. Okay, that's good. After all this time, your strat's still in use. Wait, which strat is that, Xeno? I messed up the pipe. If you're talking about the mushroom drop into the pipe, I actually have a faster version but I only get one shot at the faster version, and I botched it, and then I had to do like the traditional fast version instead, the backup fast version. Yeah, we're in some good green territory right now. We're in a great position. There's no guarantees though. No guarantees. Oh, yeah, that's a very good strat. Xeno, that's a hot strat. Okay, that's good. How's it going, Ryder? And let's see what's up. We're on a hot pace. What's up, Gaspim, as well? Way to die. Yeah! It do be like that sometimes. In this game we like to hear call Mario. Evening loss score. Nice. Okay, didn't get the 95, but that felt pretty good. That was almost a death. Get me the fuck out of that. Wow. That was sketchy. I killed them as it was eating them. Could have been terrible. Okay, 2 levels. This is... The first half of this level is the scary part. Please do the first half right. Barely. I messed that up. I messed up my setup so hard. I cannot believe you didn't die there. That was totally botched. Don't ever follow how I did that. Completely botched. Okay, final level. Can we clutch it? Clean climb would be retirement. Clean climb is retirement. Let's do it. Give me your energy, guys. Okay, got past that room. That's always the big one for me. Taking it safe, making sure I get P speed. That was ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous death. I did not mean to do that. I was waiting too long before undoing that. Thank you for the resub, Jebber. Hold on. mess up the quick kill. But we recovered decently well by recatching it. Come on. Let's mess that up. Let's go, guys. 30-39, the first 30 in this game. Fuck yeah, man. Nice run. We had... Not happy about the death in Terminal Climb 4. That was a garbage one. I didn't get the... When I tried to remove my fly, it just, like, took forever, and I just didn't have the spacing to compensate for that. So that was... I'm not happy about that one. But, man, that... And there was some other stuff that we could have probably done better. Very good run, though. Very, very good run. Holy cow. Whew. Thank you, guys, for the GGs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And Jepper the Leper, thank you for the resub, by the way, for the 6 months with the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the 52nd over the previous world record. I do think... you know, exiting Fungus Fortress as we did, you know, low 30 was on the table for sure, and I think I could still get that. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I'm not going to force myself to get a 31x, but I will try for a little bit longer to see if I can. But at least we've showcased, like, what this run is capable of. You know, high 29, low 30 is on the table, no doubt. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We had a pretty rough... Burgers, thank you for the gifts... Continue with the gift sub from Drewski. And Rocket with the 30-39 dono. Thank you, Rocket. That is the new world record. See, I'm gonna keep trying the any percent right now, Pipes and Vega. I think I'm gonna keep going to try do a little bit better. But it was a rough night. We couldn't get anything started, and then we just had that one good run. Of course, it's the run where we're talking about all that, like, serious stuff with streaming and stuff. So that's what took to unlock the run. Yo, Borgie, what's up, dude? Thank you for the GGs. I hope I did your hack proud. Vega with a 30-39 as well. Donation. Thank you, Vega.